All right, now this is interesting. Lexi Hull has joined Unrivaled, of course, the new basketball league, 3-on-3 league that's occurring during the WNBA offseason. Why is that interesting? Well, good for Lexi Hull, first of all, who's become a much more marketable player since playing for the Indiana Fever, playing alongside Caitlin Clark. Congratulations to her. Another way for her to make money, just like a lot of these women. That's why overall the Unrivaled League is a good thing. But beyond the congratulations for Lexi Hull, why is it interesting? I believe there's only one spot left in Unrivaled. And you certainly have to ponder at least the possibility that could be Caitlin Clark, given two of the last three players announced were Lexi Hull and Kate Martin, two of her besties, of course. Let me be very clear. All of these women are their own people and individuals. So whatever Kate Martin does not necessarily impact what Caitlin Clark does. Whatever Lexi Hull does not necessarily impact what Caitlin Clark does. And Caitlin Clark very well could have given them a firm no, and this means nothing. So I have to get that out of the way. It could mean absolutely zero, and the last player could be another random player. Hell, it could be Aaliyah Boston and still not Caitlin Clark, right? Like, so all of that is on the table. This is simply fun speculation at the moment. But given the reports that Unrivaled was making a full court press for Caitlin Clark, as they should be, they'd be foolish not to, it certainly is intriguing that two of the final three participants announced were Kate Martin and Lexi Hull. Let me also be clear that Kate Martin had hinted she was doing Unrivaled for a minute. So that was not exactly breaking news. I remember an interview, hell, it was months back, where Kate Martin was asked about her offseason plans, and she said she had basketball job plans and didn't elaborate. So I imagine Caitlin Clark, or I mean, I'm sorry, I imagine Kate Martin knew then, and Caitlin Clark may have known then, and Caitlin still made the initial decision not to do Unrivaled. So there is nothing substantive that says Clark has changed her mind. However, fans are going to do what they do. I'm going to do what I do, given this news, and it makes it seem like more of a possibility than it did before. Let's put it that way. And I know there are some fans who don't want to see Caitlin Clark do Unrivaled because they want her to rest, because they hold a grudge against some of the WNBA players. I've told you a million times, I want to see her do it selfishly. If you love watching her play basketball, why wouldn't you want to watch her play more basketball? Ultimately, it is completely and totally up to her. She is the one with the power and the leverage in the situation. She has to decide whether it's beneficial for her just because she wants to play and have fun, or there's some financial deal cut behind the scenes, whatever the case may be. It is her decision to make, but certainly at least gets the curiosity wheels turning, considering Lexi Hull, who she's been hanging out with more than anybody else, right? Sipping drinks and being mermaids with, and Kate Martin, who she played with in college and was linked to at Iowa, are now officially Unrivaled with one spot left. And Unrivaled will wait until they're completely and totally sure that Caitlin Clark is not participating before they fill that final spot, because she is the difference between guaranteed success and not guaranteed success. Not to say that the league cannot succeed without Caitlin Clark. That remains to be seen. It looks like they've got a good TV deal with TNT and everything like that. So I'm not saying they cannot succeed without Caitlin Clark. But if Caitlin Clark participates, they are guaranteed to succeed.